Hey there, life editors! Welcome! This is our kickoff launch party call for the next live session of Startup in 60. Thank you so much for joining me today. Woo! It is finally here. I only do a live session of Startup in 60 once a year. So this is a big deal. And I'm going to give you so much information about the Startup in 60 program and why you should join us today for the live session during this call. And if you have any questions about the program or any questions about starting a business or how to choose your business niche or anything at all about finding clients, please leave a comment below. I will be answering all of your questions about starting a business and the Startup in 60 program today during the call. And I will definitely be coming back and answering questions throughout the next 2 days. So please, even if you're watching the replay, leave a comment. Okay, so before we dive into everything that you ever wanted to know about the Startup in 60 program, I just have to say a big thank you. Thank you so much to my YouTube subscribers. For those of you who have been following me on YouTube, or if you've been in our Facebook group and I've been talking in there, my YouTube channel is growing tremendously right now. And I'm so thankful to all of you new subscribers. Hi, welcome. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the link below and subscribe to my channel. So yesterday morning, I woke up and I had just reached over 2,000 subscribers for my YouTube channel. And I was like, yes, this is awesome. And then this morning I woke up and now I have more than 2,100 subscribers. So like I got another 100 subscribers in less than a day. So thank you for all of the new subscribers to the channel. And I have noticed, you've noticed this too, that it's my business content that seems to be exploding a bit on my YouTube channel. So if you definitely love my business content, you are going to love what we're talking about today for Startup in 60. All right. So before we get started, I'm not going to hide this from you. I'm going to give it to you right now. Here we go. For being here for our live kickoff launch party call, I am giving you a coupon code to save $50 off the Startup in 60 program. So click the link in the description to join us for Startup in 60 and be sure to use the code that's right here on your screen, NEWBIZ. NEWBIZ will save you $50 off the program. And it's exclusively just for you folks who are here for the kickoff launch party. Don't worry, I'll bring this code up again later in the call, but I didn't want to hide it from you. So if you're ready to go and you're ready to join us today for Startup in 60, please use the code NEWBIZ for being here on the launch party call. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into this call. What is Startup in 60 and why is it such a big deal that we are having a live session beginning today? Today is the first day of the live session. Well, Startup in 60 is my time management course for busy women who are ready to finally start their own businesses from scratch. But here's the thing. You can start your business in the next 60 days. That's why it's a 60-day program, but you do it whether you have 60 minutes or 60 seconds per day to devote to your business. Yes. That's what makes Startup in 60 so different. 60-day program, and every day for the next 60 days, you choose whether you have 60 minutes to devote to your business or 60 seconds. And even if you have only 60 seconds, 1 minute per day to devote to your business, you can still have a fully functioning business at the end of 60 days. And what do I mean by fully functioning business? Because I do get that question a lot. A fully functioning business means you are earning money. Tough love time for those of you who think you have a business, but you're not earning money. If you're not earning money, it's not a business. It's just an expensive hobby. So this is the whole point of Startup in 60, is to get you to go from idea to fully functioning money earning business in just 60 days. And if you implement all of the steps in Startup in 60, 1 step per day for the next 60 days, only 60 seconds per day, you will have your fully functioning, beautiful built business from scratch. So I do have to say this. And if you follow me in emails, you saw the email that Startup in 60 is my #1 best-selling digital program. It outsells the next one like 3 times as much, which is pretty astounding. And it's definitely saying something that you life editors love my business content. That's obviously the case here on YouTube. You love my business content. But I made this program out of spite. You saw that. You saw that in my email. So I have a lot of clients and they almost always parrot back the same thing over and over and over again. They don't have time to start a business. They don't have a time when they have a day job. They don't have time when they have kids. They don't have time when they're being a caregiver to somebody else. They don't have time because they're so exhausted. And they just come to me and they're like, Sage, I want a business. I want to earn money. I want to be productive, but I can't. I just don't have the time. And I was so sick of hearing it over and over and over again from dozens of different clients that I was like, I'll show you. I'll show you. And Startup in 60 was built out of that frustration of my clients saying that they didn't have time to start a business when I knew that was a lie. You know it's a lie. I know it's a lie. So I made this program to prove to them that you could build a business from scratch in 60 days with only 60 seconds. That's 1 minute of work per day. So if you have time to watch these live streams, if you have time to make a snack, if you have time to scroll through social media, if you have time to pee, I gotcha, then you have time to start a business. No excuses. That's what Startup in 60 is all about. So I made it out of spite to prove to them you can start a business. You don't need more time. You don't need more money. You don't need more team members. You don't need a magic wand. You can have a business in just 60 seconds per day. You are going to love Startup in 60 if you've been letting your excuses get the best of you. Okay, so it's a time management program kind of disguised as a business program. I'm going to show you how to use your time incredibly wisely. And you're not going to be focusing on things that are generally time wasters or things that seem important, but they're really not. You're going to be laser focused on the things that are actually going to build your business and move you forward. So you might think, oh, well, I've got to spend time on social media, or I've got to spend weeks getting my logo just right, or I've got to spend days and days and days trying to figure out what my business name is. Nope. We do not waste time like that in Startup in 60. You're moving forward, building your business from scratch every single day. And because it's a time management course, you do not have time to overthink things. You do not have time to think about, is this the right shade of pink or whatever? I've shared this story before that I had one client who was just maddening, who took 18 months to get her website live. And the reason that it took that long is because she could not find the exact shade of purple she liked. She could not find the exact font she liked. She could not find the exact headshot she wanted on her about page. It was maddening. It was like an awful experience. Startup in 60, we don't do any of that. You're going to have a logo. You're going to have a website. You're going to have products and services. Is it going to be the most flashiest, beautiful logo you've ever seen? Nope. Are you probably going to make changes to your website later? 100%. I've had my website for 12 years and I am still making changes to my website. But here's the thing. You do not have to have all the bells and whistles and all of the perfect little somethings on your website, or the perfect little products, or the perfect little fonts, or whatever, or the perfect social media cover, or whatever, to earn money. You could earn money while things are still at version 1. We've talked about that before having version 1.0 of your life before you move to version 2 and version 3. So that's the whole point of Startup in 60. We're going to get you started quick and easy, and we're not going to waste time on things that aren't important. Because in the grand scheme of things, your logo is not very important. Reaching out to the people that you can help with your business and your services, that's important. Earning money is important. Having the flashiest post on social media is not important. All right. You can tell I am super passionate about Startup in 60 because it really gets rid of your excuses. That is the first module, is getting rid of all of your excuses. So just think, if you had 60 seconds of concentrated business marketing time every single day, think where your business could be 60 days from now. Or for some of you who aren't giving into your excuses and you know you have more time, or you could get up earlier, or you could watch TV a little less, or you could goof off on social media a little less, and give yourself 60 minutes of time every day. Think about that. If you used 60 minutes every day to move your business forward, where could you be 60 days from now? It's incredible. And if you go to the Startup in 60 invite page, and I have the page linked below, You're going to read testimonials from people who did tremendous things in just 60 days, like getting more than 500 new subscribers to their email list, creating their first products and services, filling out their coaching schedule. All of this great stuff if you just put in the time, and it does not take much time at all. Seriously. Okay. So let me pop this up again. Like I said, as a big thank you for you being here for the live kickoff launch party call, you get this coupon code that's right here on the screen. So click the link in the description to go to the Startup in 60 page and use the code NEWBIZ to save $50 off the program. All right. So if that's Startup in 60, time management course, start your business from scratch and have it fully functioning in 60 days, whether you have 60 minutes or 60 seconds per day, when does it start? Like, what's going on? Well, it is literally starting right now, today. Like I said before, I only do a live session of Startup in 60 once per year. And a live session has a lot more access to me. I'm answering all your questions in the comments. I'm giving you specific advice for your business. And there are exclusive private group calls just for members of Startup in 60. So that's what makes a live session so much different than if you bought it at any other time of the year. You get access to me during this live session. So it starts right now and it goes for the next 60 days. All right. So how does Startup in 60 work? Because, okay, I think you get it. It's a 60-day program and you do something every single day to move your business forward. Well, as soon as you purchase the Startup in 60 program, you get your username and password so you can log into the portal. And if you've bought any of my other programs, this is very, very familiar with to you. I use Kajabi, which is my portal that holds all of my digital programs and digital workbooks and worksheets and ebooks and all that good stuff. So you get your username and password and you log into the portal and you'll see Startup in 60 right there in your library. And when you click on it, you have access to the entire 60-day program and all of the bells and whistles right from the start. You've got all of the videos, all of the worksheets. You've got access to our community. It's all there for you as soon as you log in. Okay. Now, like I said, it's a 60-day program, and most people go through one video per day for the next 60 days. So there are 60 videos. So you do day 1, you do day 2, you do day 3, and you just go at a nice, easy pace every single day. But I will say you do have access to the entire program. So some of you, if you are quick starters or if your business is a little further along, like you don't just have an idea, but maybe you even have a website already or something like that, or you have some products, but they're just not selling, you can probably move through some of the first modules very, very quickly. I have known people who have gone through the entire Startup in 60 program in just a week. It's up to you. It's your business and you are the boss of your business. So you could go through the whole program, 60 days, one video a day, or you can blast through it in a week if that feels good to you. It's quick or as slow as you want. But I will say the people who get the most out of the program and the people who build their businesses and start seeing that return on investment are the ones who implement the daily homework. So that's the thing. So yes, it's a 60-day program, but you don't just watch the videos and then poof, you have a business. No. Every single day for 60 days, you have a homework assignment. And you can choose either to do the 60-second homework assignment or the 60-minute homework assignment. Totally up to you. Remember, we're getting rid of your excuses. So if you've only got 60 seconds, you're trying to fit this in between taking care of your kids and cooking dinner and doing your day job or whatever, fine, do the 60-second task. But every single day, you are moving forward on your business. And maybe some days you have an hour to work on your business. Great, do the 60-minute homework. But if it's only a minute, then don't use that as an excuse. Just keep doing your good work. Even a minute at a time still counts and is still progress. So you've got to implement what you're learning every day. You can't just like watch the video and then have a business. You got to implement what you learn every single day. All right. Now, each module of Startup in 60 focuses on a different aspect of building your business from scratch. So it's from creating your online headquarters, your website, where people can find you online, to designing your products and your services, choosing prices, all of that good stuff. And of course, some of the big mindset issues that you probably have around starting a business. So we definitely work on your resistance, your imposter syndrome, your perfectionism, and I show you some great techniques for getting past those mindset issues so that you can keep working on your business and keep putting that good stuff out into the world. All right. So like I said, this is a live session right now, and there are 3 interactive group calls for this live session for the next 60 days. So this is number 1. It's our kickoff call. So if you've got a question about Startup in 60, or if you've already joined the program, you're going through the modules, you've got a question, leave it below and I will come back and answer all of your questions, even if you're watching the replay. Then we've got another group call, which is exclusive just for people who are in the Startup in 60 program. That's at day 30. So that is, let me look it up, that is roughly on August 24th. It's August 24th. And then we've got another group call at the 60-day mark, which is September 21st. So August 24th and September 21st, we've got group calls. And I give you the links and all the information about the group calls when you sign up for Startup in 60. So for those of you who are already joining the program, you're going to get more information later this week with access to the links for the group calls. Now, those are just for members of Startup in 60. So I get to talk to you one-on-one over Zoom, and you can ask me any of your questions you might have about your specific business. So here's the thing, with any kind of digital program, you have to make it somewhat general so it can apply to many, many people. So lots of different women have gone through the Startup in 60 program with vastly different businesses. Some are coaches, some are jewelry designers, some are artists, some are graphic designers, some are whatever. They have lots of different types of businesses. And some are looking to do their business full time, and some are just looking to have side hustle money. Like they're not looking to get rid of their job, their day job. They just want some extra money coming in from a passion project. So when you're going through any kind of program, some of the advice might sound kind of general, but this live session is so fantastic because you get to ask me very specific questions for your business, like how you might do marketing for like an artistic business. Someone who makes art prints is different than how you might do marketing for someone who's a coach, or even different types of coaches. Someone who's a nutrition coach has different types of marketing and different types of techniques to use than someone who might be a business coach. So you get to ask me exactly what your specific questions are. Also, if you ever can't make it to any of our group calls, there are comment sections under every single video. So let's say you're watching day 12 and you've got a question. You can leave a question right underneath the video, and I see every single comment that comes in through Startup in 60. So I can reply to your comment and answer your specific questions. That's what makes a live session so much different than if you go through the program on your own. And I know a few of you, I've seen some of your messages that you bought the program and you went through it on your own, and maybe you got stuck halfway through, or you did it, but you thought you could have gone farther or whatever. Now is the time to go through the program again with everyone else here to support you. All right. So that's what Startup in 60 basically is. But let me show you the features or the stuff, the what's in the box for Startup in 60. What exactly does it include? So I already mentioned this before, that there are 60 daily video lessons. And I've said this before to people and they're like, oh, 16 videos, that's great. And I'm like, no, not 16, 60, 60. There are 60 videos in this program. Every single day for the next 60 days, you have a different video training to watch. And it's going to completely demystify the steps of starting a business. So let's say you've always wanted to do a business, but you're like, well, I don't have training in that. I don't have an MBA. I don't know anything about marketing. I don't know anything about WordPress or Kajabi or starting a business at all. I demystify it all for you. And I make it so simple because you don't have time to have it be complicated. Some of you are going through the programs only 1 minute a day at a time. So we can't overcomplicate it. So you're going to learn how to start a business, even if you've never started a business before. Simple, doable tasks every single day. And also no more endless researching. I think this is the problem with some people when they decide that they're going to start a business. They start reading articles and watching videos and joining other programs and reading books and talking to friends and on and on and on and on and on. And they've got hours and hours worth of research to go through before they even take the first step. With Startup in 60, no more researching. You're going to make progress every single day. You're not going to endlessly read articles or goof off or whatever. You're going to make progress every single day. All right, so 60 daily video lessons. You also get 30 beautifully designed worksheets. My worksheets are definitely my most popular part of my business. I get more people signing up for my worksheets than like anything else for any of my other freebies. Because I keep my worksheets very simple. There's not a whole bunch of graphics. to try to like distract you from the fluff or distract you from not having actually good information. If you've ever downloaded the free worksheets in my editor's toolkit, or if you've done my Edit My Life Planner, or if you've done Startup in 60 before, you know my worksheets are actually helping you move forward. It's the good stuff. It's not fluff. So you get these beautifully designed worksheets. They're going to help you clarify your intentions, clarify your niche, figure out your specific goals for your specific business, your products, your prices, and much, much more. So don't think like, oh, I just watched the video and then what? Most of the videos have a worksheet to help you implement exactly what we were learning. Like I said, every single day you've got to be implementing what you're learning. All right. Then you also get these interactive group calls. Like I said, we've got a 30-day and a 60-day group call coming up exclusively for members of Startup in 60. You get access to me, like I said, during this live session. You can ask any questions you have in the comment section of our community underneath any video, and I will be there. So like if you're watching the pricing videos and you're like, this isn't making sense, I still don't know what to price my products, you can reach out to me in the comment section and during our group calls. You're also going to get my recommended books, apps, and resources. Some people have told me this is maybe one of the most important things in Startup in 60, most valuable things in Startup in 60, is that for every module, I give you recommendations of books to help you take it to the next level. I give you coupon codes for the exact systems and programs that I use, so you can benefit from those too. I give you all sorts of strategies and apps and different ways that you can build your business without making the same mistakes that I did when I was starting a business. Like, believe me, I've been doing this for 12 years. I've made lots and lots of mistakes, but Startup in 60, make sure that you don't make those same mistakes right at the beginning of your business. And then, of course, as I do for all of my programs, you get lifetime access to the entire program, even when there are updates. So I've been doing Startup in 60 since 2015. I know some of you bought Startup in 60 in 2015, and you're still here with us, which is amazing. But things have changed in the 7 years since I started Startup in 60. So 2 years ago, Startup in 60 went over a major overhaul to clean up some of the resources, to talk more about things that were important, that changed. Like things in social media had changed dramatically since 2015. You guys know. So I updated the program, and I can tell you right now, there are going to be future updates to Startup in 60. And I would say maybe every like 6 months, I'm adding a new video into Startup in 60 too. So like having lifetime access to the entire program, you buy once, and then you get access to the entire program, no matter how many updates there are in the future, is so valuable. If you've bought Startup in 60 in the past, I want to know, what did you think of the program in the past, and how have you liked it as it's evolved? Oh, Heather's here. Hi, Heather. Thanks for being here. If any of you are watching live and you've got a question, go ahead and leave a comment, and I will be coming back and answering all of your comments and questions too, even if you're watching the replay. So that's everything that's in Startup in 60. It's 60 videos, 30 beautifully designed worksheets, the interactive group calls during this live session. Like I said, the live session is starting right now. You get access to me. You get all of my resources, book recommendations, apps, training tools, coupon codes for different programs, and you have lifetime access to the entire program. So if it changes later, if it doubles in price, whatever, you still get access to it. And let me pop this up one more time for those of you who are here for this Kickoff Launch Party Call. Click the link below to join us for Startup in 60. And when you do, use the code NEWBIZ. It's right here on the screen. Use the code NEWBIZ to save $50 off the program. And this is exclusively just for those of you who are here for the live Kickoff Launch Party Call. Just as a thank you for you being here for the live call, use the code NEWBIZ to save $50 off the program. So click the link in the description and make sure you're using this coupon code exclusively for this live session for people who are here for the kickoff call. All right. Now I know you want to know what's in the program. So I'm going to tell you. Woohoo! Yes, I'm so excited to do this too. I love doing these live sessions because I get to talk directly to you life editors here, you new entrepreneurs, and answer your specific questions for your businesses. So like I try to do the best I can in the Startup in 60 videos, but you might have a question like, okay, well, how do I price that for my business? Or if my business doesn't use social media, how do I do that? Or if my business is a product-based business versus just like a digital online business, what's the difference? And if you have questions about your niche, or if you have questions about like, well, what do I include in my emails, or what do I include in my blog posts or my videos or whatever, I get to talk to you and give you very, very specific advice, which I can't do when we're not in a live session. So if you've been thinking about joining Startup in 60, this is the time to do it. You're going to love our group calls. You're going to love interacting with everyone in the comments. You're going to love this community. And this is your chance for the next 60 days to get access to me. And I will say this later when we get to the frequently asked questions, but this is the most economical way to work with me, like by far. And I think that's why Startup in 60 outsells all of my other programs 3-to-1, is because you get access to me and it's the most economical way to work with me. I do one-on-one coaching. You guys know this, but depending on what coaching program you sign up for, it can be very expensive. I have clients right now who pay me up to $10,000 per year to work with me, which is great. If you've got the budget for that and you really want to get hands-on with me, that's great. But if you don't have $10,000 lying around, or if your business is literally just starting, then maybe Startup in 60 is a better choice for you. You still get access to me. You're still going to build your business little by little, day by day for the next 60 days. And you don't have to worry about it eating into your budget or worry about having all these extra expenses when you are just starting out. Okay, let me share the program content because I know you guys are excited about this. Okay, so there are 11 modules in Startup in 60 over the 60 days. So module number 1 is revolutionize your time. Like I said, Startup in 60 is a time management course disguised as a business course, because really, most people could probably find the information that they need about how to start a business somewhere. You can do your researching and find that. But what you most need, and what I am exceptionally good at, is helping you take control of your time and be more productive. That's really what I am. Many of my clients say that I'm a productivity coach, which I will take that. I will take that label. And so I am exceptionally good at helping people blast through their excuses, get rid of their distractions, and really, really focus, because you don't have a lot of time. I don't know anyone who's got a lot of time. And some of you have many more obligations and things in your life than even I do. And I'm a pretty busy person, I think. So that's why Startup in 60 is so great. So module number 1 is revolutionizing your time. We're going to talk about how you can inch forward every single day without the overwhelm at only 1 minute per day. You've got a minute, right? You've got time to pee. You've got time to start your business. Let me be blunt. Module number 2 is define your business and your ideal clients. So let's say you don't even know what type of business you want. You're like, I don't know, but you want to create something on your own. You're passionate about putting something good out into the world, whatever that might be, but you don't exactly know what type of business that is. No worries. There are plenty of people who go through Startup in 60 and don't even know what type of business they want until they get to module 2. That is 100% okay. And even if you only have a vague idea, like you want to do something with graphic design, or you want to do something with coaching, or you want to do something with health and nutrition, or you want to do something with money, like that's great. But even if you're not quite sure, we will totally help you out in module 2. We will find your business and niche and your ideal client. So don't even worry about that. Module 3, we're going to set up your online headquarters. Your business needs a place to live. And in this day and age, that's a website. That's an online headquarters. So we're going to show you how to build a website from scratch. Though I will say there is a link for a 30-day free trial of Kajabi in Startup in 60. And I will remember to add it into the description here too. This is one of the things I'm telling you about, like every 6 months or so, things change in the online world. And one of the things that I've updated recently in Startup in 60 is how you build a website. And yes, you can build a website from scratch by getting WordPress and getting hosting and choosing your domain, but you can do all of that stuff now in Kajabi, which is so amazing, so amazing. I know some of you here have joined Kajabi using my 30-day free trial link, which is awesome. So that is a new part of Startup in 60. If you've been through Startup in 60, but you haven't gone through the website section recently, you're going to want to go through it again because there's updated information about using Kajabi to build your website. All right, module number 4 is to make your valuable free offer, or your VFO. This is where we have a lot of fun. And I know if you've read the testimonials on the Startup in 60 page, you've seen like people are saying the VFO, valuable free offer, was probably their favorite part, because it is a lot of fun creating your freebie and thinking like, how am I going to entice people to get excited about my business? A freebie is also called a lead magnet, or a lead generator. It's that free thing that you give people so they get a taste of what it's like to work with your business. And in exchange, they give you their email address. I know you've seen this on thousands of other websites. You've certainly seen it on my website, where I'll give you this cool thing if you give me your email address. It's called permission marketing. This is the first step of building trust with your audience. By delivering that great free thing, your valuable free offer that you promised, they're going to learn to trust you and think like, oh, if her free stuff is this good, imagine how good her paid stuff is. And I gotta say, this is where we have a lot of fun in module 4. You're gonna really like it. Oh, and for those of you who do have a freebie that's not working for you, no judgments, no judgments. We're going to help you clean it up, okay? Because I know some of you are out there are like, but Sage, I've got a freebie, but nobody's downloading it. Nobody's signing up for my email list. I have nobody to send my newsletter to because nobody likes my freebie. We will clean up your freebie. I am an expert at doing this. We're going to change the title up. We might change the format. We're going to make it really, really valuable without giving away all of your secrets for your business. And it's going to be very enticing. So even if you have a freebie already, but it's not working for you, like you're getting like one sign up a week or one sign up every 2 weeks or something, we're going to fix it so that you're getting people signed up every single day. Sound good? Okay. Module number 5 is create your products, packages, and pricing. This is it. This is where we start earning money in module 5, which can be exciting and a little bit of scary, which is why it's great to do this live session with us. Because during a live session, people are always saying like, oh my gosh, I'm scared to put my product out there. I don't know what to charge. Is anyone really going to buy this? And we go over all of that in module 5. And during this live session, I'm going to be right there with you, helping you out. This is also around the time we have our 30-day group call. So if anyone's freaking out about products and pricing or setting up your shop, this live session is going to help you out with it. All right. Module number 6 is reach out to your most likely buyers. We're going to do a warm letter campaign together. And I know you guys have seen me talk about warm letters on YouTube. It's one of my most popular videos is about warm letters too. I know we talked about warm letters briefly during the Life Editor Weekend retreat too. So don't worry if you don't know what warm letters are. You don't know what I'm talking about. We're going to do a warm letter campaign together during this live session. And that's how you're going to reach out to your most likely buyers. And this is how you get sales even when you have a small or non-existent email subscriber list. So let's say you have thousands and thousands of people on your email list because people love your freebie and they keep signing up. It's going to be fairly easy to say, hey, I've got this new product. Come buy it. But let's say you have 2 people on your list. It's like your sister and your mom or something like that. Warm letters are a way to reach out to your most likely buyers in a genuine, kind way to get sales, even when you don't have a big email subscriber list, even if nobody knows you on social media. This is how you get money right from the start. And don't worry, I'm going to hold your hand. I'm going to lead you through it. There are some really great templates in the Startup in 60 program where you can just plug in what you want to say in your warm letters for your specific business. And it is 100% different than some of those cold marketing techniques that you've seen, where someone reaches out to you and you're like, who is this person? I don't know this person. Or you haven't talked to them in years and years and years, and they try to sell you something. That's cold marketing, and it is hella gross. We do not do any cold marketing in Startup in 60. Let me say that again. We do not do any cold marketing in Startup in 60. It's all warm marketing. We are not throwing stuff out there to hundreds of people and hoping anyone buys. No. We don't have time for that. Remember, this is a time management course. We are incredibly strategic about our time. So when we do module 6 and we do our warm letter campaign, you're not going to be wasting time with people who are not going to buy from you. You're going to go after those most likely buyers. I'll show you how to do that. All right, moving on. Module 7 is blog like a badass. And I'm going to keep the title Blog Like a Badass, although it's kind of evolved over the years. It's blogging, it's podcasting, it's videos, it's interacting on social media, it's all of that good stuff. So you need to come up with content to show people that you're an expert in whatever your field is. Oh, Heather, no worries. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you being on the live call. All right. So if you are watching the replay too, remember you can always come back, leave a comment, and I will come back and answer the comments through the rest of today and tomorrow. Tomorrow's the last day you can sign up for the live session. All right, so Module 7 is all about putting content out there that positions you like an expert. I'm going to show you how to do that. I'm going to definitely help you figure out what blog topics or video topics you should be talking about and how you can help build that trust with your following without giving away all your secrets. I know that's kind of like something that people think about. I'm going to show you how to do that. All right. Module number 8 is market like you mean it. Oh, yes. Here's the thing. You could have the best business, the most exciting products and services. But if nobody knows you exist, then you won't get sales. Then no one will buy from you. So Module 8 is all about putting yourself in front of your most likely buyers and marketing that to them in a way that's genuine and kind. And in a minute, I will talk about 2 marketing bonuses that we've just added to Startup in 60. So if you feel like you have a great business already, but nobody's buying, it's your marketing. It's your marketing 100%. And we work on that in Startup in 60. Number 9 is establish your systems and routines. So in Module 9, we're talking about systems and routines and automations and things to make your business flow and work more smoothly. We've talked about this so many times on the YouTube channel about automating things so that you do things once and it just works for you over and over and over again. I do not want you coming up with a marketing campaign every single week. I don't want you figuring out how to write a blog post from scratch every single week. We're going to come up with systems and templates and automations so your business runs smoothly, especially if you can't be there for your business, like you're on vacation or you get sick or your kids need you or something. We're going to set things up so your business is always running smoothly in the background all the time, and you're getting sales all the time, even if you're out living your life. It's the selling while you sleep, as they say. All right, module number 10 is balancing your business and your life, because I can totally understand when you are in that startup phase, it feels like you're doing stuff all the time for your business. But what about your self-care? What about your family? What about your hobbies or just taking a break? So I'm going to show you more tips about how you can balance your business and your life. And we're kind of doing that throughout the whole program, because you can choose to do either 60 seconds of work or 60 minutes of work every single day. So you're still kind of balancing everything else you've got going on in your life. And then module number 11 is beyond the startup phase. So these first 60 days is entering you into the startup phase of your business, which is generally the first year or 2 of your business. Some of you might already have a business, but you're kind of struggling or kind of limping along. Startup in 60 can help you with all of that. But what do you do after Startup in 60? I'm never going to leave you hanging and be like, well, that's the end of the program. See you later. No, I'm always going to show you the next steps. So when you complete Startup in 60 and you're implementing, remember, you're implementing what you learn every single day for 60 days. And then at the end of the 60 days, you have a fully functioning business. You're going to have online headquarters. You're going to have content every week. You're going to be having your email list grow because you have a fantastic freebie. You're going to be marketing and getting new clients and new customers every single week. All of that's going to be rolling for you. Then what? Then how do you grow? How do you add new content? How do you change and adjust your pricing? How do you create some boundaries with your clients? And for some of you, not everyone, but for some of you, you're going to, after the end of Startup in 60, you're going to start thinking about, should I quit my day job? I've got a whole video all about the ins and outs of whether or not you should quit your day job, the things you should have in place before you quit your day job, and how to talk to your partner about quitting your day job, how to look at your bank accounts, and how to really evaluate your business to see if you are ready to quit your day job. Not everyone wants to quit their day job. Not everyone has a day job. But if that's something that you're thinking about, the last module of Startup in 60 will help you make that decision for you. I promise. Okay. like I mentioned, for this live session, we have 2 brand new bonuses that I've added, and they are marketing bonuses. They come from the Life Editor Clubhouse. So if you don't have a subscription to the Life Editor Clubhouse, you are going to enjoy these 2 90-minute video workshops about marketing that you can't get anywhere else. You can't get these anywhere else. I'm so excited. So the first one is 50 ways to promote your business without social media. And this might surprise you, but I don't require any of my clients or anyone in Startup in 60 to do social media. And there are many businesses who can flourish and thrive without social media. And I will show you exactly how to do that. 50 ways to do that in this bonus. The second bonus is a 61-minute marketing strategies. So since you've gone through Startup in 60 and some of you are doing just 1 minute a day, I love it. I love it, you guys doing that 1 minute a day. If you are loving that and you want to keep going beyond Startup in 60, I've got 61-minute marketing strategies. So as you're building your repeatable marketing campaign, I'm going to show you other things that you can do that don't take hours and hours or weeks of planning. You can easily do them in 1 minute or less. All right. Let me pop this back up here again. As a big thank you for those of you who are here live for our Kickoff Launch Party Call, I've got a coupon code for you to save $50 off the Startup in 60 program. So click the link in the description and use the code NEWBIZ. It's right here on the screen. Use the code NEWBIZ to save $50 off the program. You're probably wondering, well, Sage, how much does it cost? At the time of this recording, which is July 2022, Startup in 60 costs $147 for the entire program. And remember, you get lifetime access to the entire program. So it's $147. If you use the code that's on your screen right now, NEWBIZ, you get the entire 60-day program for only $97. $97. That is such a deal. Can you go start your business for that little amount anywhere else? I don't know. I don't think so. I have not seen a business course that's specifically focused on time management and getting things rolling 60 seconds at a time for that little. So remember to use the coupon code NEWBIZ to get Startup in 60 right now for only $97. So click the link in the description. I want to see all of you in the program because you're literally starting today. Tomorrow is the final day that you can sign up for the live session. So for those of you who can't make it to this recording and you're watching the replay, you can still join us. All right. Before I wrap up this kickoff call, I want to answer some of your frequently asked questions. And if you have a question that I don't answer now, leave a comment below and I will come back and answer the questions. All right. First one's pretty important. What if I can't keep up? What if I can't keep up for these 60 days? No worries. Like I said, when you purchase the Startup in 60 program, you get the entire 60-day program. Bam, right there in front of you. So you can go through it as quickly or as slowly as you want. And I know many people have gone through Startup in 60 several times, or every time they're going to the next level of their business, they'll watch the videos and do the worksheets again and make adjustments for wherever their business is at that point. Or maybe you get through the first 5 or 6 modules and then you go on vacation or work gets really busy or whatever. You can always come back and finish the program later. The one benefit of doing it now is that now we're in a live session where you get extra access to me and you get our group calls. So if you really want to start your business and you've been thinking about it, this is the best time to do it with all the support you need. And one final note about whether or not you can keep up. Module number 1, Revolutionize Your Time, is all about time management schedules. So you're going to pick a schedule that works for you and your lifestyle and your personality. So you're going to be able to get through the program much easier when you go through module 1. That's why it's module 1. You won't be able to get through any of the rest of the program unless you get a handle on your time and you ditch your excuses. All right. Another frequently asked question. My budget is really tight. Why should I make this investment? Well, like I said, let me put that up there again. So no questions. Right now, you've got a coupon code for being here at this Kickoff Launch Party Call where you can save $50 off the program. So it goes from $147 to $97. And this is the most economical way to work with me. Like I said, I've got clients who spend $10,000 a year with me. So if you want to work with me, you want to ask me your specific questions, this is the best way to do it. And if money is an issue for you, which I know it is for a lot of you, this is a way for you to add more money into your pocket. You're going to bring in more money to help your loved ones, to help pay off your debts, to help build your savings, whatever it is. You're going to learn how to price your stuff, price your products and services so they actually sell. You're going to learn how to build that trust with your audience so that they want to buy from you. And you're going to learn my best marketing strategies that don't take a lot of time so you can earn money without running yourself ragged or feeling like you're exhausted all the time. I think we like that. We like earning money without feeling exhausted, right? I'm going to show you how to create a passive income stream so that you're earning money all the time in the background without you having to actively be there. That's the selling while you sleep thing that they talk about. So I show you how to do all of that in Startup in 60. Also, if you're worried about money, being here in this group dynamic with the live session is so helpful because you get to talk to other women who may be struggling with money, or you can talk to people who are further along in their business and how did they get a handle on that passive income. This is really the best time to join. And it's the least expensive way that you can join right now. So remember to use this code on the screen. All right. I have to be real with you. Startup in 60 is pretty amazing. I think so. It's my best-selling program, like I've said. But this program is not for everyone. Let me be absolutely clear about who Startup in 60 is for. So Startup in 60 is for women who want to ditch their fears, their self-doubts, and leave their excuses behind. I told you at the beginning of this call, and I said in my emails, that I made this program specifically to combat all the people who were saying they didn't have time to start a business. You can build a business from scratch in as little as 60 seconds per day. And I show you how to do that in Startup in 60. So you're going to get rid of all of your fears and all of your self-doubts. And if you're ready to do that, if you're ready to be serious, then Startup in 60 is for you. Startup in 60 is for women who are passionate and they want to put something good out into the world. And they are ready to do the work to reach their goals. So if you just want to sit back and be like, well, I put up my website, where are my millions of dollars? No, you actually have to do the work to get in front of your ideal customers. So if you're ready to do the marketing work, and remember, we've got 2 brand new bonuses, 90-minute workshop about how to market without social media and a 90-minute workshop about 60-second marketing strategies. So no excuses about the marketing there. If you're ready to do the work, then Startup in 60 is for you. It's also for women who are tired of waiting for more time to magically appear in your schedule. Sorry, I don't have any more time to give you. You've got the time that you have. And I want you to realize that you don't need to quit your job or run away to have more time in your schedule. You can do this. You can reach your goals and build your business from scratch, even if you only have a minute or even an hour per day. This is how you're going to function. This is how you're going to reach your goals without drastically changing your life. It's also for women who want to be part of this encouraging, supportive Startup in 60 community, and for women who want to learn from my 12 years of being an entrepreneur. I have made so many mistakes, and I know exactly what you need to do to avoid those mistakes. I have seen the markets change. I have seen marketing change over the years. I have seen trends change. I have seen technology change. And that's why Startup in 60 is always changing too. And I'm always adding new videos. I'm always updating things in there. And that's why it's so great for you to have the lifetime access to the program. So when things change, you're going to be able to change and adjust and pivot with them. And then finally, Startup in 60 is for women who are a little bit quirky, a little bit fun, and they're going to like my kind of funny videos, my goofy attitude, because let's face it, we're not super serious around here. I have a lot of fun. I'm a pretty goofy person, and Startup in 60 reflects that. So if you want to build your business while having fun and not taking yourself so seriously, you're going to really enjoy Startup in 60. But I will say this program is not for everyone. And let me be absolutely clear about who this is not for. Again, it's not for people who want me to wave a magic wand poof, and give you your business. That is not what happens. You have to do the work. Even even though it's only 60 seconds at a time, you still have to do the work. And like I said before, there's 60 videos. You can't just watch all the videos and a business will appear in front of you. No, you have to implement what you learn in every single video. And at the end of every single video, I say, if you've got 60 seconds, do this. If you got 60 minutes, do this. So no excuses. You actually have to implement what you're learning. This program is not for loners who despise group participation and don't want to make new friends, because you can't run your business in a vacuum. The whole point of having a business is to help people in some way, to put some good out into the world. So if you're a loner, if you're going to be a little hermit, if you're never going to put a comment, if you're never going to talk to anyone else in the community, if you're not going to show up on the group calls, this is not for you. When we help, everyone else benefits. So no loners here. We're all here to help everyone with their businesses. It's also not for price shoppers, looky-loos, discount divas who just want to save a buck. So look, I make this really clear on my sales page that I do not offer refunds, because the moment you pay for Startup in 60, you get the entire digital program at your disposal right then and there. I want you to be 100% ready and focused for the Startup in 60 program. So that's why I don't offer refunds. Although I did say you do get $50 off with the code NEWBIZ for being here on the kickoff call. So if you're looking to poke around in the program and then demand a refund, this is not for you. I only want you to join Startup in 60 if you are 100% focused on starting your business from scratch over the next 60 days, or fix your struggling business. Because I know I do hear there are people who join Startup in 60 who've had a business for a while, but they're not getting sales. They're not getting people signed up on their email list. Their freebie kind of sucks. Like whatever it is, we help you with all of that in Startup in 60. So this is for you if you're absolutely serious. And the very last person that Startup in 60 is not for is victims who want to continue to blame other people for their problems. So if you're blaming everyone else, well, I can't do this. I can't do this because I don't have enough time, or I have a day job, or my kids need me, or my partner needs me, or whatever it is, or I don't know how to do this. This is not for you. I want you to take responsibility for your own life, for your own money, for your own passions and desires, and say, like, look, I'm going to move past my excuses. Sometimes it might be difficult. It's definitely going to be uncomfortable. I'm going to get myself out of my comfort zone, and I'm going to do the hard work. If you implement the homework every day for 60 days, you will have a fully functioning business at the end of 60 days. Remember, like I said, a fully functioning business is a business that's earning money. If you're not earning money, it's not a business. It's just an expensive hobby. So if you are ready to stop blaming other people, if you're ready to take ownership of your results, if you are ready to ditch all of your excuses and actually do the work, then Startup in 60 is for you. All right. Those are all the frequently asked questions I've got. But if you have a question that I didn't answer here during the kickoff call, I want you to leave a comment below. Remember, I'm going to come back and answer the questions over the next 2 days. So even if you're watching the replay, that's totally fine. Now, Startup in 60 starts today. And as a thank you for those of you who are here on the live kickoff launch party call, use the coupon code that's here on the screen. It's NEWBIZ. So click the link in the description. Join us for Startup in 60. Use the code NEWBIZ to save $50 off the program. So that takes it from $147 to only $97. $97 for the entire 60-day program. So the live session starts today. Tomorrow is the very last day that you can join for the live session. And we've got group calls coming up. You've got access to me in all of the comments for all of the modules. This is really the most economical way to work with me and get specific answers for your specific business. Plus all the camaraderie and all of the community for all the other Startup in 60 members. This is really the best time to join Startup in 60 during this live session. If you join 2 months from now or 3 months from now, you can still join Startup in 60, but you're not going to get access to me. You're not going to get the group calls. You're not going to get the community. So this is the time to join Startup in 60. So click the link in the description and use the code NEWBIZ to join us. All right. If you have any questions about Startup in 60, any questions about what's included, or what your requirements are, or how to access the group calls, or any of that, leave a comment below. I will come back and answer your questions, or send an email to sage@sagegrayson.com. All right, let's see. I don't see any other comments coming in at the moment, but again, I will be answering comments for the next 2 days. And I would love to see you join us for this live session of Startup in 60. If you have purchased Startup in 60 in the past, remember you have lifetime access to the program. So even if you've been through Startup in 60 in the past, but you haven't gone through the new modules, the ones that have been updated, remember I said the website section has been updated with more information about Kajabi. This is the time to go through Startup in 60 with the whole group during this live session. Like, I really can't stress enough that a live session is 10 times more valuable than going through the whole program on your own, which is still pretty valuable. So I want to see all of you in the live session. Again, reach out to me if you have any questions. We start today. And I definitely want to see you on the live group calls where I can answer your specific questions and help you with your business. All right, life editors, thank you. Thank you so much for being here for our live kickoff launch party call for the new live session of Startup in 60. I will see you in the program. So go ahead and log in today and get started on module 1. And I cannot wait to see how your businesses grow and bloom and thrive over the next 60 days. I am so excited to see what you're going to create through the Startup in 60 program. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye.